What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bag Talk. Today, we wanted to play a game of Would You Rather because you might have seen on social media lately, there's been a lot of posts with people asking different financial questions like, would you rather have $1 million or 4,000 every week, for example? So we're ready to attack a lot of questions for y'all. And we want to hear your comments too, because you might disagree with some things we said, but definitely stay to the end because we have some real controversial questions for you. So without further ado, let's get into the first one, bro.
All right, bet. So let's share these questions with you guys, right? So let's start with the first one. Now, would you rather receive $1 million now or $5,000 every month for the rest of your life? What you think?
Whew. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go with $1 million right now, bro.
Yeah, I agree. That one's an easy one for me. This one's an easy one, bro. Y'all been saying a lot. I see a lot of comments on Twitter being like, I'm running with that 5,000 for every month. Bro, do the math. It's gonna take you like 17 years to hit $1 million. And if you keep on doing that by that time period, inflation, everything we spoke about, it's not gonna matter, bro. Take that 1 million and invest it and let your money just grow.
Bro, I couldn't even add nothing more to that, bro. I have the same exact sentiment on that answer, bro. Legit.
All right. So what if we switch it up? Would you rather take $5,000 every week now for the rest of your life? Does that change your answer?
Tough one. How much does that equate to per year, bro? 5,000 a week?
Five times 52.
I got it right here. 5 times 52.
Like 200 something, 200,000 something.
Hey, my boy, nice for that. Yeah, that's 260 right there.
Yeah. All right. So would you rather do that now?
I'm doing that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm doing that. 260,000 every year for the rest of your life. And
yup.
Okay. Why?
Because bro, like at the end of the day, 260,000 could get me a lot of the same investments that $1 million could. It could. It may be at a lower scale, but I still could start those same investment journeys. But that's a high amount of money to make every single year. Because it's like, even with $1 million, we've seen people get $1 million and fumble that bag time and time again. You can fumble that, but if you know you have a guaranteed 260,000 coming in next year, you can, one, be a lot more risky with your initial investment in year one, and two, it's like you have guaranteed money to pay off any loans you didn't take. Everything, like, bro, the money is continuously coming in, and even so, 260K, you're gonna be able to make that $1 million in a handful of years. So.
Yeah.
So
I'm not mad at it. I agree with the risky take. I think I still take the mill though, because I feel like I could put investments in that make me the same passive income, and I have appreciated asset today rather than later. But I'm not mad at your answer.
That's a crazy return, low key. 260K a year on $1 million.
No. Well, it's what, 20%?
That's like a good 24. Yeah,
it's not that crazy. It's not as crazy as you think. In business, it's not bad. In markets, yes. I'm not investing in the stock market though.
I hear that. I like the guaranteed, but I hear that.
Also, by the way, if I invest in the stock market for 1 million, you get 10% back. You're making $100,000 back every year, and it just compounds.
If you put the whole thing in the stock market, but that could also be risky. Bear market, you know what I'm saying? Tough.
But I think for this question, we know our answer. 1 mil. Let us know what y'all think as well. Let's continue with the next one. This is for people who are working right now, right? So would you rather have a higher salary or more vacation days? I take high salary on this one.
I agree, bro. I'm going with higher salary over the more vacation days. Personally, like, there's ways you could kind of finesse, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if HR is watching or not, but there's always ways to finesse. Like, you at work from home nowadays too. Like, take that higher salary, bro. I know it's gonna be annoying. Work a little bit, invest your money, get that return, and then you quit your job and enjoy as many vacations as you want.
That's literally what I was thinking too, exactly. Because you might suffer a little bit, but you could quit your job much sooner.
Exactly. So let's continue. Okay, this one's kind of cool, right? So would you rather pay off your mortgage early or invest in a retirement account? You can go first.
Pay your mortgage early or invest in a retirement account. I ain't gonna lie, this one is definitely tough. I'm probably gonna pick invest in a retirement account, assuming that I can handle my mortgage month by month. Like, if I'm drowning in the debt to the point where I can't pay my mortgage, then I'm gonna have to handle that. But if it's being handled, but I just wish I had a little more money in my pocket. Yes, that's tough and all, but I'll find ways to make money. At the end of the day, I think it's important that my retirement is set up, because then I have nothing to worry about. I don't want to be 65 working some job. Like if I'm expected to retire like most people at that age, then I would rather retire peacefully, not have to get a part-time job or nothing. Even if my house paid off, you're still gonna need to pay for other expenses. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this one is simple as that, right? So if my interest rate on my mortgage is super high and it's beating the returns I'm making on my investment, then yeah, I have to tackle my mortgage first because it's way too high. But if my mortgage is affordable and I know I can get a better return on my money from the retirement account, 100% I'm putting more money on retirement, taking out the money from retirement at an earlier age because I was able to make so much more money, pay off my mortgage, keep the rest of my money, and enjoy my life.
Literally, bro. Formula.
All right, let's go with this one. Okay, so this one's kind of funny because I think my answer has definitely changed since we started Bad Talk. But for people who are listening right now, definitely let us know and make sure you're liking this video if you're still watching. We appreciate you. Comment below and continue letting us know what you think. But Rel, would you rather invest in stocks or real estate?
It's crazy because my answer has changed as well. And I think I'm going with stocks because of the long and short-term strategies that we could use in the stock market. Like, yes, I'm gonna have my passive ways of doing like long-term, making sure that I have a nest egg ready for myself over time. But even with short-term strategies, like when you master the skill of, for example, like options trading, then it's like I can trade options to get like income, like high income. We talking about thousands a day. Like
Right.
I know traders that make 80,000 in certain days for real. Like, and real estate is not doing that for you unless you have like a ridiculous amount of properties, which comes with a whole lot of capital that you had to have in the first place. Stocks is a lot more passive and a lot like allows you to live kind of more freely with like less headache when it comes to like even having reserves for repairs and this and that. So I'm going with stocks on this one, although I love real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I would say because I'm not really good at short-term stocks, right? I'm not really into the options world. For me personally, I would say I want real estate because I want tax advantages. I'm not really trying to get like stocks and like, of course, long-term stocks, I want to do that, but real estate allows me to have passive income and appreciating value, and I may have to have a lot of tax write-offs because that's what real estate provides me. So that's why I'm going to stick with real estate. But I will say, but when I first started this whole journey with you about Bad Talk, I was all about real estate. I was like, I want real estate, real estate, real estate. And now I'm learning more and more like stocks is so passive. If you just find out what you like and if you just stick to the ETF and index world, it could grow wealth for you. So I'm not mad if someone says stocks, but give me real estate 10 out of 10 simply because I want the tax write-offs.
I can't knock it, bro. I can't knock it. That's the one thing I'm gonna like miss the tax write-off side. But I think once you leverage that skill set on the short-term side, man, that cash flow is unbeatable.
Yeah, not mad at it. Definitely not mad at it. This all right, cool. So would you rather have a job that pays well but is very stressful or a job that pays less but is less stressful? For me, I want a job that pays less but is less stressful because I'm someone who is a creative mind and I need my creative peace. Like it's just simple as that for me. Like I have other things I do on the side all the time and I need to be able to be creative. I'm not saying I want a job that I don't want to just put a number out there, but I don't want to put I don't want a job that pays me 10K a year, right? Like I want a normal job, but just less stress.
Yeah, no, I understand. I agree with you, bro. I need less stress. You feel me? Because it's like you said, I feel like we need our mind to make money in other ways that we know how outside of like a 9 to 5 situation.
Yep.
I mean, so if you're super stressed or it's demanding on your time, then now you're kind of just stuck in your job and you got money but you're unhappy. You know what I mean? I always say that. If you got a lot of money but no time, you really broke for real. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. All right, let's get to this one, right? Would you rather have a partner who is frugal and saves money or a partner who is generous and enjoys spending money? Which one are you rocking with?
It's tough because it's like, yo, bro, it depends. It's two extremes. Like, I wouldn't want a partner who's super frugal because I'm already, this financial literacy stuff. It'd be hard for me to buy depreciating assets. Like, I always want to invest, etc. So I'm already what some people call frugal. If I get a woman who's like
that, what some people call frugal.
Some
Yo,
people,
you know Rel, he's really from character for Everybody Hates Chris, bro.
some people will call frugal, all right? Some. Nah, whatever, yo. So I'm already frugal, I guess. And then it's like I don't need somebody to match me on that. But if I get somebody that's the extreme on the other end, bro, if you're
Yeah.
spending too much and you're not investing, that's gonna annoy the heck out of me. Cause like, bro, you're not responsible with your money. So
Mhm.
it's so hard for me to pick this. But if I had to pick, let's do the two extremes. I'm gonna pick the frugal extreme over the overly like spending one extreme.
Yeah. Okay. Extremes, like
For the
we're picking
extremes.
extremes. Then yeah, I would like someone um who is frugal and saves money. If we're picking extremes, because that's not what the question says though. This just says in general. In general, I want someone who's generous and enjoys spending money because I'm not like that, right? Like I want my girl to like kind of uh challenge me a little bit in that sense and get me out of my comfort zone because I'm someone who likes to invest to save money and obviously get into business. So if my girl's like, yo, babe, I want to go on a vacation or I want to spend money on this event or that event, I would honestly be like, yo, like we have the funds, let's go enjoy life. And that's what I want someone to push me for. If it's up to me, I'm chilling in the crib watching the game. You know what I mean? Like that's really what I like to do. Like I'll go out to dinner with you or go to brunch with the guys and just chill. But like I showed you gonna be like, yo, let's do this and that. Like that's fine if we have the funds. So extremes, I'm choosing frugal. For this question, I'm choosing just generous and enjoy spending money.
That's what I'm saying. Because I think like if I'm gonna pick generous and stuff in general, but extremes is more like it's making
Yeah,
us
I don't want someone who's spending money all the time. That's gonna get annoying.
facts, bro. OD.
All right. So, woo! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go last for this one. Would you rather have a credit card with a high annual fee and great rewards, or a low fee credit card with fewer rewards? I need everyone and every single one of you, I mean it, to comment what your answer is on this. If you guys answer wrong, I'm done making videos for y'all. That's it.
This guy here. Honestly, bro, I don't even want to answer this because I know I agree with you, but I'd rather you just go off.
Yeah, bro. All right, so guys, listen. The no free credit card with fewer rewards is the worst thing y'all could do if you only have one or two credit cards, right? Because think about it, y'all. If you guys have no rewards and you're just spending money on your credit card, you're literally using it as a debit card. There's no difference. But if you have a credit card that gives you rewards like flight points, hotel points, Uber, Uber Eats as well, like free clothes, all of that, lounges, airport access. Why would you not want that? Because yeah, even though you're spending $500 on a fee, it offsets with the rewards they're giving you. So yeah, you might spend 500, they're giving you 1,500 in value. Bro, you're making $1,000 difference just like that. So just because a card has high annual fees does not mean it's a bad card. It actually means it's a good card most of the time. So you want that card. You don't want a bad card. So my advice is always you should have multiple cards for different uses. One for dinner and dining, one for travel, and one for your everyday expenses. The everyday expenses one, I'm not mad at you guys if you have a no-fee credit card. That makes sense. But make sure all your cards have rewards tied to it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, bro. And make sure that you guys are actually using your credit card for your expenses as long as it fits within your utilization rate, right? You don't want to have a crazy utilization rate. And the way to even offset that is to pay off things early because the only thing that matters when it comes to utilization is what they report to the bureaus at your statement closing date. So it's like you could spend, let's say you had a limit of $2,000 and you spent $1,500 that month. If your closing date is on the 20th, bro, pay off most of that by the freaking 18th. You know what I'm saying? Pay off most of that. So what they report to the bureaus is only a small amount. Usually between 1 to 10% of your limit is the sweet spot. Leave that as a balance. So when they report it, it's going to actually boost your score. But I say that because the more you use your credit card, the better your rewards are. And then it really makes it worth it for these cards that we're talking about. So make sure you use your credit card, yeah.
Ask me how much I'm spending to go fly to Jamaica, Costa Rica, London, Barcelona, and Amsterdam this year.
How much?
0. I'm
Come
not
on.
spending a damn penny. And some of these I'm flying first class, bro, simply because of flights.
Yep.
Like the points will pay you dividends, y'all. I promise you. Promise you. Take advantage of this.
Yep.
All right. So this was the Twitter question that started everything, by the way. So would you rather have $1 million today or 850 credit score? What you thinking?
I am going with $1 million today, and I don't see how anybody could ever say 850 on this one. I'm sorry, bro. And like, love credit and everything. Here's my rationale. You have $1 million. We already know there's a trillion ways you can flip that and double, triple, quadruple that, right? At 850 credit score, you're gonna have to buy things that have loans and have interest on it. And yes, you could buy assets that could pay it off, but at the end of the day, it's like if I have $1 million, I could leverage that too. I could even leverage it and get me a credit repair specialist that could get me an 800 credit score. So now I have an 800 credit score, and I still have $1 million, or what, 950,000, however much I pay for my repair specialist. Like you could get an 850 credit score if you just put the effort in. It's a lot harder to come up with $1 million to your name than it is to get an 850 credit score. So to me, it's like if I'm gonna get given $1 million, I'm gonna take that all day and then I'm gonna work for the 850 score. Personally.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. There's not much I would add. The only thing is, guys, like at the end of the day, the million, you can make stuff happen today. 850, you have to work for. And the second thing I would say is the 850 credit score, it's a number that looks and sounds really nice. But to be fair with you guys, after you hit 720, I believe, to 740, fact check me on that. But 720 to 740, the interest rates don't vary as much as you think.
Exactly.
It really doesn't. So 850 is just a number that people love to say. But that's our answer. Take the mill and run with it, man.
Facts.
Last but not least, here's the bonus. Would you rather have dinner with Jay-Z or $1 million today?
Bro, come on, man. And I'm gonna say this though. Because I used to think it's a no-brainer, $1 million today. All right, I ain't gonna lie.
Where are you going with this?
Hold on. Hit me out. Because I'm not gonna ruin the brand. Listen, I'm not. Listen, I'm just saying. For me, I'm picking $1 million. I'm not a rapper. If I was a rapper and I had a promising career, I might want to meet with Jay-Z and get that deal going, because at the end of the day, he can actually help me in my field. So if Jay-Z is in your direct field of expertise, maybe it's better to have dinner with him versus the Millie. Because like J. Cole, for example, having a dinner with Jay, he didn't have dinner with Jay-Z. I'm just saying, J. Cole, he got signed under Jay-Z. J. Cole has made well over $1 million, by being under Roc Nation. So to me, it's like he's been able to leverage that relationship. Relationships are really kind of what propels you in life, ultimately. If it's in your field, if Jay-Z's not in your field, take that milli. I'm just saying, if he's in your field, bro, that might be a good option.
All right, I thought you were about to go completely different direction here, but yeah, no, that's fair. If you're a rapper and you want to get dinner with Jay-Z and Beyonce's there, I mean, yeah, that's cool. I would say that. But if you're not, respectfully, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Take the goddamn $1 million, bro. What is actually wrong with you guys? Like, Jay-Z is not gonna help you, bro. He's not putting you in title. He's not gonna give you any ownership that he has of any company. Like, come on, son. But that basically wraps up today. And the reason we really want to make this is because y'all need to stop listening to Twitter and tune into the Bad Talk Show, because that's where the real knowledge is at. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Plus, hit that little notification bell because we drop
2 videos a week.
And you don't want to miss them. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Check us out on Wednesday. But until then, peace.
Peace.
Soundstripe.